both in a silly mood.
You are.
I am.
You are.
I am. Lulu goes to Thailand.
And do you think it's going to be fun?
It's going to be very fun. I'm going with my friend Millie.
And
we're going to Phuket.
Phuket.
Yep. Yeah.
You're not going over to Bangkok. Sorry, Bangkok.
No, we're not going to Bangkok.
Just Phuket.
Just Phuket.
That'll be fun.
And we're going to go to, is it Fifi Island or Phi Phi?
No idea.
Well, Fifi.
Hopefully, for the Bedwetters' sake, it's Phi Phi Island.
Yeah. It's where The Beach was filmed, where Leonardo DiCaprio.
Never seen it.
Neither have I, but someone goes to me.
Perfect.
Someone goes to me, oh, you've got to go to Phi Phi Island, the beach or whatever. And I was like, yeah, but what's the movie? And it was like, dude, where's my car?
Oh, right.
And they were the beach. And I was like, yeah, I'm aware there's a beach there, but what's the movie? And they were like, The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, but which beach was he on? Where did he film? Name the beach on Phi Phi Island that I go to. That is fucking pisser.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that movie. Isn't it like fucking full freaky?
I don't know. He's done some crazy ones, like The Revenant, where he apparently he slept in that wolf for 4 weeks.
Wolf or bear? The bear that attacked him.
Kuzi.
They're a different species, so let's go with bear.
Yeah, well,
what's kuzi?
I think it's meant to be that phrase
tomato.
C'est la vie, c'est la vie. And I just say kuzi.
Oh, you just say you made that up.
Jess from Fitzy and with who I used to work with would be like, Lou, that's not a phrase. Right. That's not real. And I'd be like, nah, kuzi, Jess. And she'd be like, it doesn't make sense. I'd be like,
it doesn't.
Well, it does.
I'm with Jess.
It does.
I'm with J-Mac on this one.
You knew what I was talking about. Kuzi.
Yeah, but I thought it might have been like a New Zealand word for something. You know what I mean? What?
It's a New Zealand word for...
Tomato.
Yep.
But
tomato. Kuzi.
So shouldn't it be like cozy?
Yeah.
But
back to what I was saying about Leonardo.
Yeah.
He slept in the bear for 4 weeks.
Okay. You got to explain this to me, doll.
So, I've never seen the movie Jarch.
I have.
But from what I remember from a news article 3 years ago.
Perfect. This will be very well informed.
Was that
accurate.
To become the character of the Revenant.
Yep. Hugh Glass.
He really wanted to indulge in this method acting.
Yep.
So he
slept in a fucking bear.
He slept in a bear.
What, a real bear, a real dead bear?
Well, I think he slept out in the snow and really came immersed.
Okie doke.
I think
very different things we're talking about.
Well, no,
did he use a pelt, like a bear pelt? Fur? He slept in furs.
He slept in the bear. No, he slept in the bear, Jarch.
do you
want me to Google it?
Yeah, I do.
Just to double check.
Do a live Google.
What should I Google? Did Leonardo...
How did Leonardo DiCaprio prepare for The Revenant?
Okay, fuck, you're good at this. Mate, you're in the wrong industry. You really know how to Google.
Should I be a professional Googler?
I was going to type in and you just said, what did you say it again?
How did Leonardo DiCaprio prepare for The Revenant?
It's phenomenal.
Jesus Christ,
how did Leonardo DiCaprio prepare for The Revenant? Aha.
Probably just says he went fucking mountaineering.
Leonardo DiCaprio. I can name 30 or 40 sequences that were some of the most difficult things I've had to do, whether it's going in and out of frozen rivers or sleeping in animal carcasses or what I ate on set during freezing cold and possible hypothermia constantly.
So he did literally sleep in animal carcasses.
Yep. Leonardo DiCaprio slept in animal carcasses preparing for a role. Ding, ding, ding. Who wins this round of the boxing match? It's Louisa Delden.
Congrats, dude. For 4 weeks? Do you know what? Doesn't matter. You were right. He slept in carcasses.
I was right. Let's take it.
Fuck, man. Actors,
But the method acting they do. There's another actor.
A lot of them are weird cunts.
Who didn't speak to his co-host, the female, because he was meant to. I can't remember what actor it is.
It was Anthony Hopkins in
And Bernadette Cumberbatch.
No, Anthony Hopkins in Benedict in
Cumberbatch.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, he didn't speak to his co-host because
Jodie Foster.
He was meant to hate her in the movie.
Well, he wanted to scare. I think we might be talking about different. You know, Hannibal Lecter, the movie. Like,
I'm weirdly addicted to those.
What?
Those movies.
Hannibal Lecter movies.
The Silence of the Lambs, because he's so good at acting in them.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
And when he went like he didn't. She didn't know he was going to do that, so it freaked her the fuck out.
Oh, so he really wanted her to be scared.
Yeah. It's Jodie Foster, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
there's a bit of
prepare
that.
for these roles for years.
Well, like fucking what's his name? Bloody Abraham Lincoln and fucking.
He's not an actor. Oh.
Said with such sincerity. You said it with such fucking sincerity. No, Abraham Lincoln isn't an actor, Lou. I was trying to find the name of the bloke.
Oh my God.
What's his name, Tobbs? Fucking Daniel Day-Lewis. Abraham Lincoln? He's not an actor. What? Who's this Abraham Lincoln? Filler. New on the scene, is he, Jarch?
It's like as soon as it came out my mouth, I realised it. Yeah.
Yeah. He, I think his misso was talking about how fucked it is to like have to live with essentially live with that, because he doesn't just do it on set with the people, he does it in real life. So she's like, I pretty much lived with Abraham Lincoln for 2 years.
Well, it's the same as Austin Butler, who's just played Elvis. They're saying that apparently his accent will stay for another 2 years.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine how annoying that would be. He'd be like, the guy would be like, coffee for Austin, just a flat white, and he'll go, thank you very much.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
just
correct.
a flat white, thank you very much.
He sees a German Shepherd, and then he sees a hound dog, and he goes, "You're a German Shepherd. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're crying all the time." Shout out to Luke Bracey, our good friend Luke Bracey, our hot friend Luke Bracey, who was played Elvis's best mate in that movie.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Your mate was in that movie.
Yeah, Brace.
I love Austin Butler. What did he say he was like?
Yeah, grouse.
Really nice guy.
Yeah.
He looks like a lovely guy.
Yeah,
He's so hot.
Yeah, he is
He's
hot.
stunning.
He's hotter than a $2 pistol.
Nothing else to say on that matter from you?
No, I just agree with you, mate.
You disagree?
No, I just agree with you.
Oh.
He's a good-looking rooster. He's copping a lot of flack, though, for his voice, isn't he? They're all just like, what the fuck are you doing, mate? But, I mean, it must stick with these cunts.
It's the same as when Lady Gaga did the Italian one. House of Gucci.
I never saw that because I saw, like...
I'm talking about movies I've never seen either.
Oh, fuck, mate. This reminds me of how I told you in the car when I was in New Zealand with Steph and I was going for a walk, all these pine trees and shit, and I was like, fuck, this reminds me of Canada. She's like, you haven't been to Canada? I'm like, yeah, I know, it just reminds me of it.
I always do shit like that. I'll
I
be at a restaurant and I'll say, like, oh, this reminds me of another restaurant. And they go, oh, what's it like? I haven't been. No, neither have I.
No,
It's just I imagine they'd be very similar.
just pure conjecture, but yeah, they're probably pretty fucking close. Yeah, no.
But this is exactly what our podcast is. We mean well. We're talking about method acting. We're talking about movies. We don't know fucking anything about
it's
these.
just like the photographic memory thing. We've been wrecked in the comments so much because I'm going, no, Lou, photographic memory is when they can go like this, read something and they've logged it. And you're like, well, I've got that. And then all these people are like, hey, both you fucking idiots don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, yeah, I know. We know. We're idiots.
I love it though. I
So do
actually
I.
love reading the roastings.
Just fucking be confident in what you say. You're full enough people, I suppose.
Yeah.
But
I reckon I could convince you that anything's real.
go on then.
Well, no, because now you know it's coming.
No, try.
Oh, okay. Let's play a game.
Okay.
I'll do it to you and then you do it to me. I'll tell a story.
Yep.
And you've got to guess whether it's the truth or whether it's false.
Okay.
So, back in Italy in the 1900s, did you know that they used to eat spaghetti, Italian pasta, with their hands? That was a thing back in the 1900s, like early. What do you reckon, Jarch?
Bullshit.
You're calling bullshit on that one?
Yep.
That your final answer?
Well, what are we talking? Are we talking peasants? Are we talking the middle class? Are we talking the wealthy? Are we talking this was a nationwide thing? No one used cutlery?
I think it was more peasants, but none of them used cutlery. It was like...
Much more believable because cutlery would be very hard to come by.
Yep,
Precious
so
metals.
all they'd eat their pasta with, even like pen, paper, anything, hands. Like, pick it up, eat it.
Gonna still call bullshit. Fuck it.
Fuck you. I reckon I was pretty good at that.
Yeah, not bad.
And I went with the Italian because you would have gone, she's got Italian background from Franco.
Correct.
I nearly got you.
Correct. So, okay.
Now your turn. This could be a fun segment.
Tell you a yarn that you got to tell me if it's true.
True or false?
There is a scorpion. I believe. A lizard. I believe in the Amazon. Basically, over millions of years, has developed a symbiotic relationship with a scorpion. So this species of lizard has developed a relationship with this species of scorpion. And basically the scorpions live down in the burrows with the lizards and protect them. And the lizards let them do that. And they provide them with the shelter. So they live together symbiotically.
So they haven't mated.
They don't mate.
There's
The
not a
lizards are
half
like, you
scorpion.
can chill in our burrow and you get to protect the shelter. As long as if anything comes down here, you protect us. So they're like security guards for the lizards.
I'm in the Amazon.
I think so, mate, but I could be wrong.
It feels convincing, but I'm going bullshit.
It's true.
Get fucked.
It's true.
Are you...
Swear to God.
Legal.
This
entire podcast is just me Googling.
It's 45 minutes of us just in silence.
So what would I Google?
Just
Google,
type
man.
in fucking... But just type in like lizard, scorpion, symbiotic relationship.
Is this a double wrecking
No?
where you've lied? Oh, well, yeah. The scorpion will provide protection to the lizard dens or burrows which help the lizard from other predators in exchange for a shaded spot.
How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
How the fuck does a lizard and a scorpion... Yeah, but like
speak
without...
to each other.
Okay, fuck me.
Jarch, animals speak.
Lou, how in God's name would you propose a fucking lizard communicates with a scorpion through speech?
It's like how we communicate with people in different languages. No, I'm being dead serious. It's like Babe Pig in the City. Have you seen that movie, mate? Have you seen Babe Pig in the City, Jarch? Because I can tell you what, the cat, the dog, and the pig all speak. They all communicate. And the farmer hears them.
Dude, I got to tell you something. Anyone that makes me not look like a dead shit is the biggest dead shit. That's you.
No, wrong.
Like, they don't speak to each other, Lou.
How do you expect cows know when to do things with each other?
Lou.
They obviously speak, mate.
Mate. You've been practicing that. But I just know this is what dumbfounds me, is that somehow they've developed a relationship. They've seen like the lizard has had to be like, I'm not a threat to you. The scorpion had to be like, I'm clearly the fucking predator here. I'm not a threat to you, but I want this shaded spot, so I'll just fuck anything off.
Aware of that. But it's like the same as you going for a walk down the street, being a human, right? And like knowing to move out of someone's way on a bike. It's just like no, you just know.
No, but in the animal, we're smart. We've got fucking free will.
Animals are fucking smart. Dolphins are smarter than us,
Scorpions
mate.
and lizards, like, dude. What I'm saying is, how did that initial bond form? That's what dumbfounds me. It's different instinct is different.
Probably back in the 1700s, and it's just been a thing.
In the 1700s, you think
mate.
it happened you think they've been doing this for fucking...
Yeah, it just happened.
300 odd
Yep,
years.
300 odd years.
Not 300 million.
It's what the time frame I was going for. It's late. It's late, Jarch. I get my numbers muddled.
Oh, it's 7:30.
It's late for me, mate.
Okay, yeah, true.
I have to go to
Unless
sleep by 8:30.
it's a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or a Sunday.
No.
Yeah. Party animal.
I did go out.
You know what? You know what this leads nicely into?
What?
Farm terms.
Oh, please.
This leads nicely.
But this whole podcast is just going to be me looking like a dumbass.
Welcome to the 30th episode, everyone. 30 episodes of Lou looking like a fucking dipshit. Absolutely. What's changed, kid?
True.
This number 30? Or is this 31?
Might be 31.
No, this 31. It's 31. Welcome to the 31th episode, everyone. Lou looking like a dipshit for 31 episodes. All right. Farm terms.
Okay, me likey this game.
Do a little jingle for the farm terms.
Yeehaw! Welcome to Lou's Farm. It's farm term times.
It's good. It's a good jingle. What do you reckon a jackaroo is?
A baby kangaroo.
Nope.
A jackaroo is someone at the pub who is like a loudmouth, and they're like jumping around like a kangaroo, and they're like kind of almost like uppercutting everyone, like that loudmouth who was just like, "Shut up," you know.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Okay.
all right, mate, you had enough beers. Oh.
You're a bloody jackaroo, you are.
Yeah, calm down.
This is a double barrel one. Okay, you've told me what jackaroo is. What do you think a jillaroo is?
Female kangaroo. No, the same. A chick who's just getting lippy at the pub.
Yeah, just lippy chick at the pub.
Yeah, like, come on, Jillaroo. Tone it. You've had 4 tequilas.
Look, to be honest, that might be an element of it.
Okay.
But it's basically just like a young person, like an entry-level individual on like a cattle station or a sheep station.
So an entry-level
Jackaroo,
farmer.
jillaroo is like they get their practical experience. That's where young fellas go off and go jackaroo.
So it's like you got an apprentice on the building site, but you got a jackaroo on the farm.
Jackaroo or jillaroo.
So would I have to start as a jackaroo or jillaroo?
Everyone does.
You can't just go into being a biggeroo.
A what?
A biggeroo.
Sorry, you can't. You actually nailed that term. They are called biggeroos.
Like, nah, get fucked.
Yeah, she's getting onto it, bruh.
Fuck
She's
you,
getting
mate.
good. What do you think barber's pole is?
I reckon that's when someone's made a fence up to keep all the animals out, and they've fucked it up.
Oh,
So
they
like-
chucked a barber's pole.
Like, it's like they've put one of the fencing posts is like out of whack, and then now it's like, mate, you've done a barber's pole.
Fucking barber's pole.
Why would you, like, mate, the fence was nearly done. You've chucked a barber's pole in.
Oh, that jiller or jackaroo chucked
Yeah.
a fucking barber's pole in.
Or
Yeah.
it's an animal's penis.
Love where you went with that.
My brain just suddenly went, hang on a moment.
Yeah.
This is good. I could swing back here.
Look at that bull, his big old barber's
Yeah.
pole fucking swinging on him. Nah,
Oh.
parasite. Kill sheep.
Can humans get that same parasite? Or is it just for animals?
Don't think so.
So that wouldn't be good if you were sheep farmers. You
No, that's why you
wanted
drench
lamb.
them. You drench them, otherwise they get barber's pole. It like gives them...
What do you mean drench them? Cover them in water.
We've done drenching before. We've done drenching.
Did we?
Yeah. I'm sure we've done drenching. I'm sure of it.
So like you put something on them.
Yeah, we have done it. It's basically just giving sheep like medicine.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Up
The
the
little pack on
Yeah.
full of drench and you
Yeah.
give them their medicine.
Yes.
Barber's pole is yeah. What do you think? This one you might know. What do you reckon hard yakka is?
Oh, it's fucking tough work, mate.
Oh, mate, she's fucking onto it.
Oh, fucking tough work. Oh, mate. You see, I tell you about me day. It was hard. Yeah, thank God I'm back in the warmth of my house and the bonfire's going and fucking.
In your house.
Yeah.
Got the bonfire going in the
Bonfire's
house?
out back and we're
out back.
just baking up some scones and I'll take them out and then we have a couple of VBs and it's
Scones
been
and VB.
hard yakking, mate, and
What a combo. Scones and VB.
tough.
You've nailed it.
So we'll get some singers on the barbie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking few ankles today.
Bring
Fucking
the
working
esky
with a
down,
couple of
mate.
ankles today.
Bring the esky down and chuck some Great Northerns in there, would you?
Okay. Yeah, pretty good. What do you reckon drafting is?
It's a type of herding. No, it's something you do. Yeah, herding.
Hold on. She's getting...
Herding before mating season.
You know what?
You'll give it to me?
I'm just like... It's close.
Okay, what is it?
It's basically you draft. If you're drafting cattle, you're drafting sheep. Like you're either drafting them. Say like you need to get fucking... You need to draft all the weathers in there and all the ewes in there because you've sold a bunch of weathers, you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
like whatever the fuck it is. You're basically drafting them to send them on a truck or drafting them to mark them. You know what I mean? So the calves from their mother. So you draft. You basically split them up is essentially how you would do it.
Yeah.
So you draft all the fucking the calves into that pen and all the fucking all the cows into that pen. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So just splitting them up. So you're kind of right.
Separating
hurting them. You know,
Well, I'd give that one a win. Tick, tick.
Not bad.
Double whammy.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
What do you think an overseer is?
I reckon that's when a jackaroo or a jillaroo's overstepped the mark.
Jeez.
So it's like the big farmer's like, mate, stay in your lane. You're a fucking apprentice. Back off, would you?
Is it?
Yeah.
You reckon they've just gone, oh,
You're an
you've
overseer, mate.
overseered it, mate.
You know, you've overstepped the mark. It's like, oh, don't overseer it. Hoi, way back.
No, it's when you overcook a steak, you've overseered it.
Oh, that's not a farm term.
Yeah, I know, I'm joking. It's not that either.
Oh.
Woo, baby's back. I'm back. You know what you said before? You thought that a biggeroo would be a jackaroo growing up. So so it's basically a different level of it's a hierarchy in farming. So you got the manager of the property, then the overseer, then sort of the farm hands, then the jackaroos. So the overseer's
I'd like to be called a jackaroo.
You'd be a jillaroo because you're a bird.
You know, I could be if I wanted to be a jackaroo. I
A
could.
few of the bedwetters do think you've got a big dick on you, so yeah, you could be.
I just like the name of it. It's a cute nickname.
A little jackaroo.
Yeah, maybe you guys can call me Jillaroo.
I don't think so.
Okay. What would you be if you were to move back to the farm right now? And
Farm hand.
So you're not a jackaroo, but you're not an overseer. You're in the middle.
Yeah, I'd just be a farm hand.
I like the sound of a jackaroo or Jillaroo way more than a farm hand.
Yeah, it's cool.
That sounds
it's a
like
cooler name.
Yeah, it sounds like you're like
A mad cunt.
just like the farm hand sounds like you'd be like making the scones inside.
Yeah, but Lou, you
And, like,
also
getting
have
everyone-
fuck all idea about what goes on, so of course you
That's
think
not
that.
true.
This
Mate,
is the
I've
whole
been
point
on-
of the segment, though.
Yeah, I know, but I've been on plenty of farms in New Zealand. I've ridden a motorbike. I've milked a cow when I was like 5. I've seen lots of sheep.
24 years ago.
I've seen heaps of sheep.
No, you haven't. Oh, sheep's being the plural of sheep.
Shut up, mate. I'm tired. This is late for me.
Oh, fuck
Can
off.
we wrap it up? We're nearly done. Yeah, all right. Time for bed.
But that we might be getting you out to the farms.
Well,
we
yeah.
might be doing a live show at the Collie Hotel.
Yes. Everyone must come visit.
So,
We'll sink some piss and
yeah, we're yarning with Tom at the moment, figuring
Yeah,
that out. But
might
he's
be doing
renovating
that.
the Collie Hotel and fucking
how far away is it again?
oh, it'd be 4 hours.
I won't take Gianni. I'll just ride shotgun if that's okay.
Out to Collie for a bit of a fucking shindig, sister.
Yeah.
And
I reckon I'll have to drink rum and cokes with you.
yeah. There'll
And
be a lot
maybe
of
we'll-
rum. There'll be a lot of piss. It'll be messy as fuck. It'll be awesome. We'll get Lou out to the farms. If anyone's out that way,
Please
might
invite
take her
me
shooting.
over. Would love to go shooting because I am really good at it.
Okay.
No, that's something I am.
Okay. Let's just see. Remember, you
I
keep
reckon
doing this and you keep learning.
I reckon I would be quite good at shearing
Maybe you would be.
because you just basically sit on them and just like shave it. You know what I mean?
So you're really good at sitting and shaving, are you? Just picturing you in the shower, just sitting there with a glass of wine and a cigarette, just shaving your legs. Oh, I'd be a good shearer. Good work on the farm terms, Dale.
Thank you. Ready for red light, green light? Yes. Red light, green light. Stand-up scooters as a mode of transport. Like those, those little electric ones.
As an adult or a human,
An adult.
drunk or sober,
Dead sober.
on the way to work,
On the way to work.
or yep, it's got to be a red.
It's a red for me too.
Just
So mean, but every time I see one, I just go, just don't.
I know.
Please stop.
I know, but I don't want to be mean.
It's so mean to say that. Like, good on you if it's your form of transport, but not for me.
But you know what probably doesn't fuck me off, but like just makes me look at it more funny than anything is like when a fully grown man in a suit it's the helmet and he's got a helmet on.
Exactly why I wrote it down.
I'm like, bruh.
Seeing like a 45-year-old man scooting down the footpath.
And there's nothing wrong with it. I want to be like, if you're own that, own that. But I think it's a bit dorky. I'd rather just walk.
It's a red for me.
It's a red for me. It's a red.
It's
It's just, and then them just like
I know.
get into a light, slowly putting on their brakes and going, beep, 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 and coming to a stop and then standing there looking around. around, big old helmet on in a fucking Armani suit. Like, bruh, you sure?
Usually in sneakers as well.
Yeah,
Like,
they
they're not
haven't
in
got their
their
work shoes
no,
on because
they're
they're,
in their
fucking...
backpack.
Yeah. It's correct.
Not for me.
I wouldn't want to scuff those nice shoes.
Not for me.
Red light, green light. Mixing all the fizzy drinks together when you're at the movies. Going. So you got Coke, Sprite, cream and soda, Fanta, blue Fanta, red Fanta.
Green.
Fuck, I'm green.
We're children.
I love doing that.
But I won't do all of them.
I'll do it all.
Or
I'll do them all.
there's a few flavours you can't be mixing. Do you know what's good though? If you do Sprite, raspberry and Fanta.
Yeah, that's lit as fuck, mate.
Phenomenal.
Add some fucking Coke to that. Bit of fucking lift.
You know what you add to that? Mountain Dew. Oh.
Yeah.
But
I had them all.
You can't mix Coke with
But
everything.
I just want to see it all. I just want to see what it's all
So
about.
you put blue Fanta in there.
I'll
That's a bit red hot, mate. That's an orange for me.
Do you know what would be really good? Actually, just blue Fanta and Sprite.
How fucking good is a Fanta?
Fucking.
I want a Fanta. I want a Fanta right now.
I rep Fantas, eh?
I used to not be able to drink Fantas for a long time because we had these drinks when I was like 17 called Cindy's, and they were just vodka and Fanta, but they tasted just like Fanta. And I'd have 4 and like Pelican, like projectile vomit. Just be like, "Wah."
Sometimes you think of the shit you used to drink. When in Bathurst, when we were at uni, we had rum draft. So we had rum on tap. Now, I reckon there was probably 1% rum in that, and the rest was just fucking sugar and Coke. So it was schooners of rum and Coke. But it was out of keg, you know what I mean? Mate, you know when you go to bed and your teeth are like furry because you drunk so much sugar? You got this screaming headache. You're like, oh, Jesus Christ, how have I got a headache already?
Yeah.
You've consumed 674 grams of sugar tonight, mate. That's how you fucking got a headache.
You literally may as well have gone to the supermarket, got a 1 kg thing of sugar, and tipped it into your mouth and swallowed it.
4 shots into it and then just eating it. And not being drunk at all. Not being drunk at all, but just fucking ruin your whole
I know,
life.
and looking back being like, oh, why did I get like really bad hangovers? Pure sugar.
Yeah. Pooga.
Pure sugar.
Pooga.
Red light, green light. Proposals in the sky.
On a plane.
Yep. Like as in someone like riding in the sky.
Oh, I thought you meant like getting on a knee when you're on a flight. Because then it's like she can't go.
Yeah.
Well, he
You're
can't.
trapped.
You're fucked. Red.
I'm red too.
I just think there's too much room for error.
Yeah.
If you've done a big old sky one and she's like, bruh, no, you're like, oh, well, now I can't.
And
look
also,
up.
I think that proposals should be a private thing. Should be you and one, and then you go meet your friends and family.
I think that just for fear of rejection.
Up in the sky?
Well, just
Will you marry me, Steph? No.
Correct.
She's hired her own plane.
Nah.
No.
Nah, it's all good.
You know, in the weekend, Dom Dollar put in
Who's that?
Dom Dollar, the DJ.
I don't know that.
What?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Dom Dollar is?
No. I'm a fucking adult.
Mate, he's like a really good DJ and he's all over TikTok as well.
I don't.
Okay, anyway, Dom Dollar is the song. It's called, I think it's called Rhyme Dust. And anyway, all over the sky in Sydney, there was just like all these words getting put up, and then everyone put 2 and 2 together. It was like release Rhyme Dust. It was like his marketing stunt about the song that he hasn't released yet. It's a fucking banger. How have you not heard it?
I don't.
Can I play it?
The only I don't do DJs, bro.
Please, can I play it?
Yeah, you can play a bit.
I think you might like it. No, trust me. You might. This is him live at Revs at 7 a.m. in Melbourne. Midnight as a bust. This makes me want to go out till 7 a.m. Ooh, I might not go home to bed. Yeah.
You're getting an Uber home. I know that shit's going to play in my fucking car. That shit's going to play in my fucking car. That shit doesn't tickle me, eh?
But you like country, mate.
Yeah, but I love rap so much.
I like 50 Cent.
I like music with like words in it usually. I love a lot of the instrumental shit too, but like the whole club house shit I hate clubs, dude.
I love clubhouse disco.
But I hate clubbing, so I never listen to it.
Put
know
me
what I mean?
front left of
This is
a
all-
dirty house
Let me play you
DJ
a-
set, 7 a.m.
Yep.
Sold.
Let me play you one of your favourite songs right now. Ready? Dun 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 dun. Drop the bass. All the same.
No, that's a bit more Skrillex.
Whatever.
For me.
It's always like boom 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 boom.
I also like old
Party
like
time. It's
Party
the same
time.
shit.
No, but I also like other good music. Like I like 80s kind of. Do you remember 21st night September?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I love Dire Straits.
Yeah, I
Frank
love all that shit.
Sinatra.
I listen to
So
Sinatra
I've got
when I
good
cook.
music taste.
I don't disagree with
I
you,
go up.
Dale.
I like Sticky Fingers.
Sometimes I feel like you seem to confuse my criticism of something based on my own personal opinion with a personal attack on you.
No, I just like
don't
arguing
house
with
music.
you.
And now you're like,
That's the
well, I
point.
like other music. I'm
No,
like, that's fine,
Jarch,
Dale.
that's the point of our podcast. Just have a bit of riff-raff,
I like the rapper Riff
a
Raff.
bit of yin and yang, a bit of, debating. We both did debating at school. We're keeping it going in the podcast.
A lot of masturbates at school with heaps of people. It was fucking awesome, man. We just masturbate.
How many times do you reckon you've used that joke in your whole entire
I
life?
think on this podcast it might be the 6th.
Yep. We'll never let a good one die, my friend. Never let
Anyway,
a good one die. Red light, green light. Saying you're not drinking all weekend, then drinking Friday.
Green. That's my life. That's your life. That's our life.
Green.
That's our life.
Monday rolls around. Nah, I'm taking it.
I'm over it.
I'm done. Like, we're getting old now. We just got to rein it in, you know. Tuesday, yeah, I'm feeling all good. Just a bit shaky, a bit tired today. Wednesday, sun's out. Feeling all right.
Yeah.
Back into it, back at the gym, Did a sesh today, feeling good. Thursday, fuck, I feel 100%. Like, play on. I'm feeling really good. Still planning on keeping it chill this weekend, but I'm 100%. Friday, I'm fucked. I'm wasted.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at the pub.
I'm fucking blind.
It's 4 p.m.
I'm fucking blind. You know the best type of drinking as well after that Friday? Saturday morning drinking. Getting
what's
up
better
at like
than
11 o'clock, going to the pub and being like, it's a sunny day, Saturday. Oh, baby, we got the whole day.
Yeah.
Let's do some Saturday morning
You know what's better than a Saturday morning?
Sunday morning.
A Sunday.
Bit of Sunday morning drinking.
A little Sunday sesh.
There's a good little tune, little country tune. It's just a quick little snippet. Chris Jansen. And I feel like he sums up the next day drinking perfectly in this little snippet. It goes, beer 1, tastes just like a beer. Beer 2, little bit better than 1. Beer 3, beer 4. Yeah, that was pretty damn good, so hand me one more. Beer 5, now I'm coming alive. Beer 6, man, it really went down quick. 7, 8, 9, I'm feeling fine. And by number 10, life's good again.
Literally.
Doesn't that sum it up?
I just
Beer
li-
1 tastes
yeah.
like a beer.
He's like, yeah,
Beer
whatever.
2, bit better than
I'm a
1.
bit tired still.
Beer 3, beer 4. Oh, I could have a couple more.
Me lucky.
Beer 5 coming alive.
Oh,
Beer 6.
I'm feeling a bit of energy.
That went down quick.
Hey.
7, 8, 9 feeling fine. Number 10.
Whoa.
Perfect.
10.
You're good
Amazing. Heaven. Anyway, drink responsibly.
Drink very responsibly.
Very.
Red light, green light. Lip kisses when you say g'day. Lisses.
Unless,
Want me to elaborate?
yeah, is he a partner?
No.
Friends. Who the fuck's kissing their mates on the lips?
Dude, I'm going to say it's majority of the time, but not putting this on all this demographic. Majority of the time, it's older women. And you'll go for a kiss on the cheek. But somehow their motherfucking lips are like homing devices, and they find their way onto your lips. And it's just, you go, g'day, Barb, how are you? You go for a kiss on the cheek, and then she's like, fucking smack. And you're like, how did that happen? Like her neck, can't, like sometimes it's like, she's like fucking venom.
Like a ventriloquist.
She's like venom. Yeah,
ventriloquist doll. It's like, phew.
fuck. Yep, good to see you.
It's an absolute red.
It is red.
Like a kiss is a
And a personal.
yes, and like a What's the word?
Sexual.
You both say yes.
Oh, consensual.
Mutual.
Yeah, mutual.
Yeah.
Consensual.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. No, but
Like,
there's
I will always hug a guy or a girl and go, mwah, mwah, on the cheek.
Oh, you're doubling up.
Maybe not doubling up, maybe one.
Yeah, the
Something.
French double up.
Yeah, usually one. I don't know why I go, mwah, mwah.
Yeah,
I don't do
you're
that,
not
sorry.
fancy, bro.
I'm not in fucking Italy or France.
Correct.
But no, never would I go, mwah, to anyone.
Yeah, people do it, mate. Trust me.
It's a big red.
It's a big red. And there's a lot of red left on your lips as well if they're wearing fucking red lipstick.
I don't like it.
Daddy don't like it either. I'm daddy, by the way.
Okay, mummy don't like it. I'm mummy, by the way. We have agreed on every single red light, green light this week.
I've got one more for you then.
Okay.
Red light, green light. Horror films.
Orange. Because I love to hate them.
Fuck. I agree with you. I'm orange.
Because I'm a little bitch. I get scared. I love them, and then I go, oh no.
I used to love Scream, and I know what you did last summer growing up, watching those films.
Can't watch them now.
But I got a bit of, I had a, like this bird I was seeing for a while. Loved watching horror on a Sunday after a fucking bend.
No.
Mate, it has scarred me, and I won't watch horror anymore. Dude,
Horror's
can you imagine being scat in a dark room? All you want to fucking put on is like Happy
Comedy.
Gilmore, Billy Madison.
Meet the Fockers.
Like some, let's get pumped up here, bud. I got
Yeah.
some Uber Eats coming. Instead of watching like a fucking doll ride a tricycle down a motherfucking hallway.
Tor weirdly loves horrors as well. She'll be like, oh, I'm coming over. I've got this fucked up horror. I'm like, oh, one time me, her, and Gemma watched one on the couch, and I was like, nah.
I don't enjoy it that much.
No.
Used to love like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
But I think that was a teenage thing.
Agree.
I think I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm red.
Speaking of good movies, just you rattling off those comedies. Watched Meet the Parents and Meet the Fockers the other day.
Timeless.
No, two of the funniest movies, Jarch. Like, I don't think I have giggled and full-blown cackled that much in so long. And
he's
Robert De
milking the
Niro is just phenomenal. Like, the way he plays that character. And then when they go and meet the Fockers and, like, Barbara Streisand.
Yeah.
And what's the other?
Dennis Hoffman.
Yeah, like, so funny. And Ben Still, like, just everything. Owen Wilson, like, you never get a sequel that's funnier or as funny. Meet the Fockers is just as funny as Meet the Parents.
True. Okay, I'm going to re-fucking do that.
Please watch them. You'll be pissing yourself. We were, like, crying.
I'll
Like,
do that.
slapping the couch laughing.
Yeah, love it, because I haven't watched them for fucking years,
So
mate.
good.
I did something about Mary again the other day.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. She gets the jizz in her hair.
It's a perler.
Yeah.
I got a theory. I truly believe in this theory.
This makes me feel slightly nervous.
Like, I believe in it wholeheartedly. The term as a mother has been brutally taken over by like actors and influencers. I feel that they use it so out of like they'll be like, look, what's the saying? It's like I before E except after C. And as a mother, I truly believe that. You know what I mean?
Where are you going with this?
They just, for some reason, because you know influencers, like I'm talking like these lifestyle influencers and shit. I would argue in this world there's a lot of narcissism, and I believe social media exacerbates people's narcissism, right? People,
Perfect for you being a TikToker.
not a TikToker. I'm just a 33-year-old that happens to make videos, and I put them on that platform.
TikToker.
Still work full time. The term as a mother with these people, like they'll be like, have their kids on their fucking live stream, and a plane will fly by their window, and they're like, oh, a plane just flew by the window. And as a mother, I love aircraft. Like, they just want to talk about how they're a mother. And it has nothing to do with it. It's always out of context. You get it, you're a mum. Guess what? Everyone else is too, dude. Everyone's a mum that's ever been here.
That's what I mean. Like, every other mother would be saying those exact words.
They don't.
And I'm sure that blokes would say, and as a father, that means to me.
Guarantee you they don't.
I can guarantee you they would.
Maybe influencer fathers.
No, not just influencers.
Yep. It's my theory.
You just love to pin, like, that's such a generalisation.
That's because That's where I see it the most because they're famous and they're online.
Yeah, but
so
that's what I mean.
Shit.
Yeah, but people would say it in everyday life.
Maybe some
I
gronks.
guarantee you, like a father would go to a cafe and be like, "Oh, this."
As a father, I want a large long black. As a
Probably.
father. Yeah, well, you're a fuckwit.
And as a mother,
no one gives a
they'd
fuck.
say, "Oh, and as a mother, it's hard pushing a trolley in the supermarket."
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that it's probably a lot of the time they just say it because they want to let everyone know they're a mum.
It'd be like you using a phrase that you use day to day and people going, "Oh, he just says that because he's from the farms."
No, but I don't want any reaction to it.
This is the worst theory you've ever done.
It's true.
Like, there's nothing to stand behind it.
Yeah, there is.
And there's no point even arguing you.
Yeah, there is.
There's not, because it's the shittest, stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I disagree.
Like, it makes no sense.
I disagree.
Well, each to their own, but I can guarantee you everyone else will be going, what the fuck was Jarch talking about?
Well, let's poll it.
Let's
You haven't done too well on the polls on the gram,
Let's
sister.
not poll it, because I feel like you're going to offend.
As a mother, you'll offend some people.
I was going to say, I feel like you're going to offend a few people here.
Oh, what? Mothers? Half the world.
Yeah.
What? I'm going to defend them by saying that sometimes I think the term "as a mother" is used out of context. Do you think that's
then
really going to upset the world?
Yeah, and then you've also gone for the influencers.
If you're upset if you're upset by that, as a non-father, I find that ridiculous.
This is stupid.
As a mother, I'm going to renovate my house. As a mother, I might have a glass of water. Do you want a glass of water?
You know what this is feeling?
What?
You'll probably cut this bit. This is feeling very... This is feeling... You agree with me, Tobbs? It's their
What?
full-time fucking income being a mum influencer.
A mumfluencer?
Stop tearing them down for doing what they fucking do for work. It's like people coming to you and being like, oh my God, all he does is talk about billboards and says, as a billboard, I think that.
Yeah, you know what I don't do? That. Hey, and guess what? I'm allowed an opinion, Lou.
I don't even want
Irrespective.
to argue what this, because I'm just trying to like fight a point. Like, shut up.
Yeah, you're just trying to fight a point that you can't defend because you know it's true.
It's not true. You just keep talking and I'll just sit and just wait for you to be cancelled.
As a mother, I'd love for you to respond to this. No,
Do you think people see Jarch and I as a pair, or can I get away with leaving him in the dark for this one? I hope so.
Listen, we agreed on every red light, fucking green light. We needed some spice up in this bitch.
Beautiful pink wall.
Do you agree? Would you say that like as a non-mother
Those
or as a
ferns
mother?
are also beautiful as well.
Would you?
You know what else looks good? Those 6 bottles of rosé. Perhaps I'll down those and then it'll drown out the voice of you. Cut. That's what I do, guys, when I've got to cut something. I might just beep it, but that's what I do these days. And this whole episode has just been...
No, it hasn't. We've agreed on heaps of shit.
I'm
not talking about all mothers, mate. Am I? Am I? Talking about a substrata of that demographic. A tiny
You
substrata.
probably listen to the podcast.
Fine. As a mother, they're allowed.
Fuck off. Anyway, let's do the Bedwetters Hotline now.
Okay.
We had a nice time agreeing, and then now we're back to a little bit of beef.
That's my theory, and I reckon it's true.
Well, I don't at all, and I believe that most people probably agree with me. Hotline.
Hey boys, little Aiden here up from sunny Queensland. You think wetting the bed's a good story? Well, fucking strap yourself in because I got an absolute yarn for you. So I don't know, Jarch, you might know this. His name's Brad Cox. I went to a little concert of his not too long ago. I was getting after it. I was going in red hot, fucking flaming duck they call me. And I had one too many. And I went home, saw the missus.
He hung up.
So he went home, saw the missus. That's the end of the night. Well, good story, mate. That was a perler.
Did he cut us off on purpose, or you reckon he hung up? I reckon
think-
he ran out of
I
reception.
think he ran out. Okay, can
Mate, we need to know what happened.
Hold on. I think this is pure conjecture, but I'm assuming he pissed all over his missus. I believe he pissed the bed on accident.
Yeah, okay.
Because he said, you boy bedwetters, I got a bedwet yarn for you.
That's what I reckon.
Went to
too.
Coxie, went to Brad Cox. Shout out Brad Cox, great country music singer.
Is that what he was saying?
Went to
Okay.
Coxie concert, got fucking buckled, went home to see the missus. I can only assume both of them woke up in a big puddle of piss.
A big old wet patch.
Yeah, watch.
Okay. Let's see what this Bedwetters got.
Hey boys, how you going?
Never gets old.
This is Hookie here, mate. Just give me a little shout out. I've heard from a very credible Filipino source that Jarchy, mate, you don't even live in a fucking farm, mate. I heard you're a townie from way back.
Yes.
Anyway, that's just something for you to consider. Maybe explain, that'd be nice. Hey, Lou, I've actually got a mate for you, and I do mean that in that sense. Kiwi boy, finance lad, loves Ryan's bar. Fucking hit me up and I'll set you up. Say less. Anyway, love the potty, boys. Have a good one.
Sounds like it might be Hooky that wants to hit that. Sounds like that might be him.
You
He's
reckon
got a
it's
mate.
him?
He's got a mate.
Oh, he's got a mate.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he sounded a bit Kiwi?
Oh, he said he was Kiwi. Maybe he's trying to put on an Aussie accent. Glad that Hooky called about that. Because now I get to name and shame said Filipino
Oh, you know the
commercial
Filipino.
real estate agent, Jesson O'Sullivan,
Oh.
who is one of my best friends and continually calls me a townie. But I can, it's one of the easiest things I think to refute.
Well, what's your postcode,
2354.
Townie? It's Walker Town.
I'm not going to say my address, but I live on a road called Scrubby Gully Road. Now, if you think Scrubby Gully Road's in town,
Very towny.
you're something wrong
It's
with you.
far from Pigeon Toe Grove.
Pigeon Toe Grove. Is that where you're from? Pigeon Toe Grove.
It's where there's the main strip in Walker.
Oh, right. You made that up. Sorry. I thought you actually were from a place called Pigeon
No,
Toe.
I grew up on Marne
But
Street.
thanks, J-Bone, mate. Thanks for that one. Can confirm, don't live in town.
Okay, so Jesson has threw you under the bus.
Classic.
Or then he'll know the Kiwi bloke that this guy's trying to set me up with.
Correct.
Wonder who it is.
Sounds like right up your alley.
I think I'm done with finance.
You're over it.
Yeah,
Proud of you, bud. Mix it up a little bit.
not for me.
Yeah, fair.
Hey, dirty, sexy bedwetters. I just wanted to know Jarch's opinion on driving in the country and what the logic behind like avoiding roads and stuff is. Because my dad always taught me to just aim for him and speed up, try and get him in the centre of your bull bar or your close to your bull bar. I think it's probably an important lesson for Lou to learn if she's going to be driving in the country.
So basically,
Sorry, couldn't hear her. Could you explain?
basically, I'll explain. She was asking what the theory was when you're driving in the country. There's obviously a lot of wildlife, kangaroos, wombats, all that sort of shit. So what's the theory for if you were ever confronted with that situation?
Oh,
You're
no, I
always
see.
told not to swerve. You're just supposed to drill them.
Yeah.
Whereas I've said I would always brake. I just fucking
I-
brake and you would drill them. But you should brake because there's no bull bar. If you just had a bull bar, you probably wouldn't have to worry too much. You just fucking decimate them.
What, so Gianni, I should break?
Just brake.
I can't.
But just you need to accept the fact you're going to hit them. So just drive straight. Accept you're going to hit them. You're going to be fine. The car will be fine.
Look, let's be honest. Gianni ain't going further than Double Bay, mate.
That is very true. Yeah. The only,
Gianni ain't going further than Double Bay.
Nah.
Paddington, perhaps?
The only wildlife you should be scared of hitting around your traps is just trophy wives. It's simple as that.
Jarchy, Lulu, how are we, ladies? Got a red light, green light for you. An old fella, whether at a pub or at a work site, calling you champ. Is it a respectful thing? Is it still just as rough from the older? Let me know.
This is a good one, mate.
Agree.
This is a good, and you know what? I actually work with a bloke, and he's a fucking sweetheart, and he's happy to see you, and he goes, "Champion, how are you?"
I think it's
And
yeah.
and you know, it's not the same as our generation's champ.
Like
it's
if you
different.
saw like an acquaintance at the pub and he goes, "Hey, champ," like shut up.
Yeah,
If
what the
you're-
fuck, cunt?
Yeah, but I think an older person over 50, I think it's play on.
I agree.
I think they're genuinely doing it in a sweet way, like
They are.
thinking it's like legend or buddy or mate.
They are.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a green.
It's a green for me too because it's different. It's generationally different.
Agree.
We've
A green. Oh, we laughed and we giggled and we had a jolly good time.
that'll probably do it then.
Yeah, we reckon with that.
Yeah,
Cut,
I think maybe cut that. I think.
and then not all good.
Yeah, it's all good. That wasn't a bad one.
Yeah, I got you that
You
one.
know what you need to do though? This is just constructive criticism.
Okay.
So when you're doing it, be a bit more fidgety, a bit more nervous. So go, oh mate, you know what they say that finance. If you're getting finance, guys, you got to tell them how tired.
That was a really good one.
Thanks. Get a bit fidgety and just
Okay,
in
let
it
me
real.
have a
and
go.
Do the breathing when you go.
Yeah.
It's like a nervous.
So I arrived and I told, and then it was, but he, and then
Yeah.
it just,
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, and look completely despondent as soon as you finish. Like you've
I
made the
can't
biggest mistake of all time.
Wait for when we do the interview.
Mate.
We need to make that happen.
Oh,
we
fuck.
interview someone and you do it, and then like, no, Jarch, mate, it's all good. The other day we had honey and Vegemite on crumpets, and Jarch was just going to ask, would you like to try one?
Yeah,
Do you
like-
think that would be nice?
Yeah. We've got to do it.
It'd be so fun.
Hey, also, I think next step we do a roast. I know you've been prepping, and I thought, well, why prep if we're not going to do one?
Okay, yeah.
And we just do it.
All right. So this will come out the day after Valentine's Day,
Yeah, so this comes out day after Valentine's.
which I'll be buying myself a beautiful gift.
Dude, you'll get a Valentine.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Anyone listening?
You'd want to.
I would prefer like a voucher or like a facial or a massage rather than flowers. But if
You
you,
could turn the massage and the facial into one.
shut the fuck up.
What?
If
At a
you-
day spa?
Okay.
You're a fucking pig, mate. Your mind's...
I'm a pig. Okay. You know the funniest part is
Yeah.
us recording this.
Yeah.
Like it's obviously. Oh no, it is going to come out before Valentine's Day. So if anyone's listening, they'll know.
Yeah.
They'll know that I'll prefer a voucher or maybe like a cute item of clothing
Okay.
or like
Or maybe just something that's thoughtful that you don't need to like
yeah.
pressure anyone into getting you. or
Flowers
just-
will do. Just whatever you guys want to do.
Hey, by the way, by that tone, flowers won't do. Hey, thanks for listening. It's been a perler. Thank you to all the bedwetters for calling in. We love you, mob.
guys.
And bloody at Jarchy89, at fucking Louisa Dowden. Not at fucking Louisa Dowden. At Louisa Dowden. At
Like you do that every week.
because fucking is my thinking word.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I'm a pig.
You're a pig.
Me calling you a pig is truly the most hypocritical fucking thing.
You're going, you fucking pig. I'm like, mate, are you taking the piss? Like the biggest pig sitting right next to me.
Oh,
Lulu.
no,
Excuse me.
senorita.
Don't. Nah, sorry. What they do say about you is that they not pig, but oh,
Thanks for listening.
bye bye.
Good shit, hero. That was fun.
Good stuff, guys.
I'm sweating like a fucking. I'm sweating like.